Hey guys, gals, and Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Dusk's Tale. Now, this is the first Wednesday episode. We have an additional Cataclysm episode every week. That means Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8 AM in the morning, you are going to get your Cataclysm vidya to you. And they are going to be staying around the same length. I'm going to be aiming for the 1 hour 30 mark. I know that's huge, like they're big. They're some of the biggest episodes I've ever done of anything. But you all seem to be enjoying the length, and I know that when I watch Cataclysm videos myself, or have done in the past, I really do enjoy watching longer videos. Now, if they are too long for you, but you still want to stick up with everything that's going on and not feel like you need to jump and skip around, I recommend using 2 times speed. I know I'm not the fastest talker in the world. I know sometimes I can be, but 2 times speed or even 1.5 times speed can really just help you get through a video faster. Now, if you don't know how to work that, it is down in the little settings cog on YouTube. It's under essentially where you change your resolution, where you change the different HD settings. It's just under there, and you can change the speed. You can also do that on mobile as well. I didn't know about this for a while, but it's easy enough to do on mobile. Instead of using the YouTube app, just use your browser and use the desktop mode, and then you have all the same controls that you would have on a regular computer, and you can watch them as fast as you like. So that's a hot tip for you if you can't kind of keep up with the longer length in episodes. So, going into today's episode, something else that will be slightly different is that I'm going to be taking a break at the 45-minute mark, and really that's just to try and avoid any kind of sync drift in the camera or audio. Generally, I tend to not record videos that long, or I have lots of breaks in between, so it just means there's less chance that audio will get out of sync and we won't have a repeat of what happened last time. So that's the hope at the very least. So, around that 45-minute mark, go get yourself a drink or something like that, have a relax, have a break, because I'll be having one then as well. So, today's episode, what do we want to get done? Well, I guess it's kind of an interesting question for Cataclysm, like what you do in this situation. There are a lot of things that I want to do. I actually keep a list now of everything that I want to do, and I have a number of things that I want to try and get done. Namely, one is I want to try and see what survivor gear we can make. Survivor gear is some of the best early on gear that you can get. You do need to be pretty skilled with your tailoring to be able to make it, and you do need a decent number of supplies to be able to make it as well. Next up, I want to build a travois, and I've been told travois is how you say it, so we want to try and build a travois, and essentially that is an A-frame with like a little bit to kind of like hold gear on, and usually they'd be kind of carried by a beast of burden, a horse or something of the like, but we can drag that ourselves, and that's going to be a very early on cart that we'll be able to make ourselves here. Unfortunately, making like a proper cart with wooden wheels and everything like that, it's a little bit too complex for the tools that we have available to us right now. We need a wrench to do anything with wheels, and unfortunately we don't have anything to do kind of like bolt tightening, so that's kind of out the window. The travois is still a really useful tool for us to have though. And then I also want to be learning speech, or like our talking skills, and also computer skills as well. And they kind of go hand in hand, because I want to return to the lab. We need the travois to be able to carry all the gear back from the lab. But to get to the lab, we have to go through the NPCs. And the NPCs we're going to need to talk to. I would like it if things went well, and that we could maybe bring them back to our mansion. Because I think in a roleplay sense, they probably are from the lab. Now, Dusk and Candy wouldn't have known everyone that was there, all the different, all the other test subjects. They might have seen them before, but they won't know them personally, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we need to have those speech skills first to talk to them, and then we also need the computer skills for once we get into the lab. So there's kind of like there's a hierarchy into what we need to do, but, and this is the thing, but the first and foremost, the most, I guess, like with survival and Cataclysm, they kind of go hand in hand. Before we can do any of these other things, we need to first ask ourselves, do we have enough food? Do we have enough water? And do we have shelter? I mean, shelter is the most important thing for me personally in Cataclysm and in the outdoors. Shelter first, then water, and then food. So we have shelter, we have a lot of water, which is great, but we don't have a lot of food. And so I feel before we do any of these other tasks, even making the travois, we are going to want to try and hunt some more. We have the ability to preserve meat now, so I feel like we're going to want to go out and do some hunting. It is still early on, it's 7 o'clock, but we probably don't want to be hunting now, because it's much easier to see things further away during the day. So we are probably going to hunt in the morning. But I need to figure out what we're going to hunt with. And I'm thinking hunting even with just a basic sling can be a good idea. We could make a bow, but we don't really have any skills with using a bow as of yet. I mean, we could learn. We could definitely learn. But a sling is something that we can very easily put together, and a sling can quite easily kill a lot of animals. So I think that's probably what we're going to try and create, but I'm thinking we aren't going to be able to make that until the morning, unfortunately. We have our flatbreads, which is great, but yeah, I think before we do all those other things, we are going to want to go out and do some hunting. So another thought is making this travois. To make it, we need to, because I've done some testing off screen. I did some research to see exactly what we're going to need to make it. We need a lot of rags to be able to make some short ropes to be able to make a light frame. But the thing is, and this happened before, I deconstructed these parts of the bed here. And when you deconstruct, you get blankets rather than rags. You can kind of disassemble those rags afterwards, but you don't get the same amount of rags that you do from just smashing it. So it's much faster and efficient to just smash beds, and you get a ton of rags that way. And we'll need to use those rags to make ropes. But yeah, food is definitely the first priority for us. And I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that we can do now while it's kind of night. I mean, we could go out and just scavenge in the bushes. You know what? That's probably what we're going to do. I feel like that's probably the best thing for us to do right now, is just go out, scavenge in the bushes, and then come the morning, we're actually going to go out, we're going to go for a little bit of a hunt. Now, all these plans, they can go completely out the window when considering that Dusk's condition isn't super great right now. And by her condition, I mean her mutations. We need to get to that lab. We need to get certain recipe books so that we might be able to learn how to make bee balm. We'll take it. I guess it's a flower. Ah, right. Wild bergamot. Okay, great. We'll take that. Yeah, we need to be able to know how to make purifiers because we are going to need a lot of them. This chemical imbalance, I feel like, is a warning sign of things to come for us. And Dusk's body is, well, it's having issues. I mean, she's very much going towards the Fae path. She's kind of elvish, or a dryad, or as some of you have said. And while that's great, there are also some very bad things that can come down that path. So we need to be very cautious, and I feel like us being able to have the ability to make purifiers and be able to make our own serums means that we might be able to control that mutation path. And I hope that one day we might be able to rid ourselves of our unstable genome. That's like my long-term goal. Now I know you're not always able to get rid of those initial mutations that you pick up at the start of the game, but in numerous playthroughs I've lost those mutations for one reason or another, so I feel like there's a chance of us being able to lose those. Get rid of them. Dogbane, we'll take it. We'll take all the things out here. And no, we'll take the bee balm. It looks like we're mostly finding herbs so far, and we are now dead tired, so let's go. No, there's nothing there though. Okay, so we are going to go up, we are going to rest, and that means that we're probably going to be getting up relatively early in the morning. That's okay. We won't get sunlight in the room until later on. Let's see. Oh, we enjoyed some herbal tea. Hey. Yeah, we are too tired to function. We are going to start heading up to the mansion now. Jump back into bed, get nice and comfy. That's our plan. Alright, back inside. And we will jump in the bed and call it a night. And, well, we know it's dangerous every time we go to sleep, but we'll give it our best shot. Here we go. Okay. not so bad. We didn't have any mutation dreams this night, and we didn't mutate. So I guess that's something. We're going to go ahead and drink our water now. And I think we're probably, for the time being, just going to eat the flatbreads that we have available to us. So we're going to go ahead and just eat our flatbread by itself, which I know isn't super appetizing, but we'll do it. Looks like Candy's still going to need to sleep. It is 6:43, so we will be able to get some sunlight in just a little bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to wait, allow the sun to rise. Unfortunately, it's not super bright outside because of the lightning storm, so we might not be able to craft in here. We will see. We feel a sharp pain for no reason. That's not so great. I really want to get rid of chemical imbalance. It's not good for us. Not good at all. I don't know if we're actually going to get any more light in here today. Oh, holy shit! Ah, yes! Okay, so we continue to get some great mutations, and perceptive is one of them. Let's have a look. Your senses are a little keener, perception +1. What's great about this is that it means that we have the chance to go further down that track. Just like with strong, it means that we are getting a bonus to our perception. So that's really, really cool. So with this flash of lightning, Dusk's eyes, which are already quite heavily mutated, they become more aware of their surroundings, and she can see further than she could before. She is more perceptive. And I guess that kind of comes to your like alertness as well, kind of goes up. Yeah, I don't think we are going to get enough light in here by the chair, so we might just have to take what we need to craft and craft it down here. A sling is pretty easy to make. Okay, look, we can make one right here. So we just need a leather patch and some sinew. That is a-okay. Look, we can make a longbow as well. I don't know. I wonder what kind of damage we can do with the sling. See, look, the sling, we can do 6 damage. What's the range of the sling, though? It won't tell us. The longbow would take us, it'd take us longer to make, but it's more of like a long-term weapon. 7 damage. Manual aiming is 44 seconds. I feel like the sling we can fire pretty fast, yeah. I think for now we are just going to make the sling because we're wanting to hunt small game mostly. So we're going to go ahead and make the sling. There we go. It was really easy for us to make. Now, I would also like to try and make some pebbles. I don't know if we have any rocks among us at the moment. I don't think we do, no. We can find those rocks outside, easy peasy. What I'm going to want to do, though, is go ahead and get rid of some of the things that we're carrying with us. We're probably going to get rid of the screwdriver set and the hammer, and the entrenching tool even. We're not looking at doing anything at the moment other than hunting. So let's go ahead and return that chemistry book for now. We'll just return it to the couch. Like so. And I wonder if I want to go get some more water. Now we've got 5, that's probably plenty. And we can get some water from the rain as well. Just from us absorbing it through our strange skin. Now the food we are going to go ahead and drop up here. We're going to keep those flatbreads with us for now. The pemmican will drop back in there as well. The canola seeds, I feel like we want to keep seeds elsewhere if we can. Yeah. Okay. I'm good with that. Let's just keep the seeds down here for now. Okay. And I'm trying to remember what it was like. It was a form of, it was the buckwheat. The buckwheat, we really should have just gotten seeds from that and planted those, because wheat's going to be much more important to us than some of the other things that we've got so far. We've got just blueberries growing, and really the blueberries aren't going to help us out too much. So what we want to do is try and find some rocks, and funnily enough, we've kind of scavenged this whole area for rocks, so we might have trouble finding them, which I kind of find funny. But we are going to just have our telescoping umbrella out for the time being. We got some bones. You know what? We're actually going to collect those bones because we know that we can use bones in bone broth, and the bones stay good for a while. It's just scrap metal over there. There won't be any rocks, so we will leave the scrap metal as it is. Okay, the wind is very strong. Okay. Our mouth is getting quite cold. I guess it is autumn now, so maybe I should go and grab our scarf. You know what? We're just going to run back and get our scarf and wear that around our mouth because We don't want to be suffering any kind of negative effects from that. And if we do have any rocks, you know what, we'll just go make some ammunition out of them. Let's jump back inside. And our scarf should be in our wardrobe. We'll let Candy sleep. Okay, let's see. Knit scarf. Okay, let's go ahead and wear the scarf. Perfect. And we can probably tighten that scarf. There we go. Okay, we're getting thirsty. Let's drink the water. Perfect. And let's head back outside. Okay, alright. No, rocks. My bad. I will remember. Okay, let's see. We've got some bones here, which I'm actually going to grab. We don't need those for crafting at the moment. They're going to be more useful for food. Okay, right. We need to find some rocks. So we're going to search all around us. And I'm going to search for rock. No, we don't have any rocks. We've used them all, and I'm not surprised. We've used a lot to make our smoking rack, etc. We'll close up shop, and I think for now we'll just head into the woods, because there's a chance we'll be able to find some in here. Generally, rocks you're going to find in the field. You're not going to find them in the forests as much. But I think, is that a regular rock or is that a sharp rock? I think that's a sharp rock, which unfortunately isn't going to help us out here. Yeah, no. We just need some regular old rocks, and we're feeling oh, okay, giant web spider. Okay, so that we could hunt, and they might actually have some things in there for us. We got a raccoon to the southeast. See, this is perfect, perfect hunting opportunity for us. Those small kind of game. So we're gonna grab that rock, and we're gonna grab this other rock, like so, and we'll just go a little bit further away from the giant web spider for now. And let's jump into here, and we want to create pebbles. Just like that. We've got some pebbles, and we'll go ahead and create some more as well, why not? So we'll just do the same thing again. Okay, great. So now if we have a look, we've got 50 pebbles in there. I want to get a little bit more than that, because we're going to be going like crazy. There we go, great. I'm going to grab those bones, just because they are here. And they aren't going to spoil on us. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to wield our sling. We're going to store the telescoping umbrella in our inventory. And our sling is literally just like a sling. It's not a slingshot, it's just like a piece of leather, and you just put a pebble in it and you swing it around your head and then release the stone and take down whatever it is you're trying to get. And in this case, it is a raccoon that we are currently after. Okay, so raccoon is uninjured, it's tracking at the moment. So let's see, I can see the raccoon down there. So let's just zoom out for a second. Wow, it's way too far. But we can see the raccoon, it's right there. So let's see, let's take off because I've hit cap lock. So we want to hit, no, we want to hit F. Okay, so we can see that our confidence in hitting is very low. And the reason our confidence is so low is because we've never really used something like this before. We can see that even though we're not good with it, we still hit with it. So we're going to move a little bit further forward. We have hurt it now. We're going to get our steadiness up a little bit here. Then we're going to throw another rock its way. We missed, that's okay. We seem to be missing a few here. That's alright. It doesn't actually seem that concerned with us right now. And just a grazing hit. We are going to get better at this. This is just using our throwing skill. And really our throwing skill at the moment is not very good. But this is a good chance for us to just practice this skill. There we go, 4 damage, and it's moderately injured. It's going to start running now, so we actually need to start running with it. We can see that we're actually a little bit faster than it when it is injured. Okay, come on. I really want to get a point in throwing now. How close are we? Throwing is at 51%. We're getting there. Let's see if we can get our confidence up a little bit. Yeah, it's getting too far away. Okay, Grim Howler! Yeah, we don't want to fight that. Well, we do want to fight it, but it's actually... Oh, see, that raccoon is so injured. It'll probably get taken up by the Grim Howler. It's going towards them. You know what? We're going to let it go to it. We're going to let it go to it. And we're going to come up here, and I'm going to go ahead and make some more ammunition, because we can. We are going to get a little wet out here, unfortunately, but that is a-okay. Wait, we're missing one? Okay, we can use sharp rocks to make them as well. Let's see, giant web spider. Okay, I've got to stop trying to make it. Oh, and we've got to stop running as well. So let's just slow down to a walk. We're going to zoom in a little bit, and let's see what the giant web spider is doing. It's hostile. So the spider can be dangerous, though. This is something that we kind of need to watch out for. I'm probably going to retract our claws, or extract them rather. And we'll see if we can get a few hits off onto it, or at least one good one. So we're going to allow our steadiness go right up to full. Okay, good hit, but it only did 1 damage because it's relatively strong. Our steadiness is still pretty good. Okay, nice. We hit again. I'm guessing because it's so large, it's easier for us to hit. It's not so concerned with us just yet. So we're just going to keep on flinging rocks at it. We got a headshot. That's kind of good. Okay. And just like that, we can see that our throwing skill has increased to 1. So we'll be able to hit a lot more now than we were before. So let's keep on slinging at this thing. It's moderately injured. And really, it isn't so concerned with us just yet. I think primarily because it's just wanting to stay further back. We're getting some headshots here, so we'll keep on at it for now. Nice, another headshot, 6 damage. Heavily injured, so we might actually be able to kill this thing with just the sling. Now we could rush in there. We could rush in there and use our claws, but I'm just wanting to be a little bit safer. And plus, this is allowing us to train up our throwing. And throwing can be quite a useful skill, especially when it comes to hunting. Just because you don't want to do a ton of damage to what you are hunting, otherwise you're going to damage it. And in this case, we could probably get away with doing a decent amount of damage to it. But oh, hang on, marksmanship level 2. Great, look at that. Yay! All right, go again. 1, and just like that, it is dead. Now it took quite a few turns to kind of get that done, but we did it. And we have a giant web spider corpse. So we're going to go ahead, we are going to butcher the spider, and we've got a chunk of chitin out of that as well. So we'll take all of that. The stomach I'm probably going to leave just because I don't think we are going to be able to get that much out of it. We don't seem to be able to make haggis or anything yet, so we're probably going to leave those behind. Now I'm just going to wait a few turns here. I can see a crow to the east apparently. So that's something that we'd want to try and use our sling against. Okay, so the raccoon is attacking the Grim Howler just down to the south. So we're going to go and see what's going on. The Grim Howler is coming for us now, I think. So what we're going to do is try and take a few shots at it if we can, before it gets to us. And we can see that the thing is quite fast. Okay, so it's on us now. So let's go ahead and drop our sling, because that's going to be the fastest thing for us to do to get to using our hands again. Okay, so the Howler approaches us. We throw our sling to the ground, and then we attempt to attack it. And we do! The thing drops to the ground dead. Just like that. We go ahead and pick up our sling. The raccoon stumbling towards us, confused as to what's going on. And the raccoon is actually trying to hit us. But we go ahead and we kill both of them. So let's just butcher everything. We're going to use a decent amount of... oh, crow's actually stuck in the webs. We'll make use of that. I'm going to take the tainted bone. We don't want the tainted meat, though. Let's just take the regular meat. Okay. Let's go ahead and eat some of our flatbreads. I'm going to make sure that I don't eat the raw meat. And we're just going to allow our stamina to come back. Just like so. So this day is essentially going to be us... okay, right. We are down a rock, it would seem. So if I can go down to the other rock, we're just going to make a few more pebbles, and we'll go over there and we'll do the same thing. Okay. Apparently we're using both of them in making it, so that's okay. I'm alright with that. We're going to head up north. We've got a dog, we've got a crow, and we've got a rabbit that are all stuck in these webs up here. So we're going to go ahead and attempt to take them out. Now, the crow will just fly away, so we want to make sure that we get a pretty good shot. We should be able to kill it with one, if we can get it though, and we miss, unfortunately. So we'll attempt again. Okay. He's breaking his way through the eggs. We can see that there's some spider eggs in there by the looks of things. Okay, it was just a grazing shot. It's gonna get going though. Okay, I think he got the better of us. The rabbit, poor little rabbit. It's like right here. I think we'll just unwield the sling. Store on our inventory. Actually, the rabbit is posing quite hard to get, and we can see that even with our claws, we really mangled the rabbit there, so we don't want to do that from now on. I think we just want to use our sling. We will get quite good with it. We're not really good with it yet, but we will get quite good with it. Looks like the crows got away. We're going to go ahead and harvest the spider egg sacs. Oh, great! Cool! We have some mini spiders. Yay! Well, let's see if we can use the sling. We're using it up close. Okay. We don't want to get poisoned here though, so we're probably going to just run. Just back up. Okay. Right, so the spiders are in there. We'll take a few shots at them with the sling if we can. Okay. Yeah, we hit it, but it's not so good. So we're probably going to have to just unwield the... You know, we'll drop the sling for now. And we'll let it approach. There we go. And there was nothing left of it. So the smaller spider wriggles its way towards Dusk, and she sends the thing flying back into the webs in pieces. Let's grab our sling. I'm gonna smooth up. Okay. Alright. Reflected off it. Got a headshot, that's not bad. Let's see if we can get another. I think I'm going to change something quickly in the options here, just because it's becoming a little distracting for my vision, is it actually tracking the cursor, and we can turn that off under interface, I believe. Let's see. Snap to target. We'll turn that to false, and we'll just see. That's a little better. It's less kind of jarring, because we can see where the target is, so we don't need it to do that every time. And I hope that's a little better for you as well. I apologize if that was distracting before. Stop foraging. Yes. Okay, we'll just keep on slinging. It is quite small, so it's quite hard for us to hit. Alright, we're trying to dodge it there. We move back, and we take some more shots with our sling. Headshot, not bad. Stand into the cobwebs, no. Let's just move back for now. Just keep on slinging. I want to see if anything of this remains, if we can kill it with the sling. Probably not. You can see that our confidence with these shots isn't super high, but that will change over time as we get better. And we actually managed to get some meat from it as well, so there we go. We'll take it. Alright, we are running, so I'm going to make sure that stamina comes back. There's a dog in here as well, and the dog is probably going to want to attack us, just because they're not so trusting of Dusk. Obviously, like, she's not very human, so yeah. Okay, ruptured its egg sac, and it is empty. We're just going to check these bushes while we're here. Let me grab those acorns. And let's just, oh, okay, we can't cut through the webs. Okay. We can smash through them, okay. That works. We brush them aside. So I think we'll just, I'm just trying to work my way through, making sure there is nothing else that's kind of caught in the webs here, and it doesn't look like it. No more spiders at the very least. Okay, there is something up here, but it might have been dead for a while. We might be able to get some bones though. Rabbit corpse. Unlikely. Yeah, it's pretty rotten. That's okay. Worth us checking though. And pile of straw, we're probably going to leave. There hasn't been much that I've seen so far that I can do with it that I'd want to do. Buckwheat we are going to take though, because I do want seeds from the buckwheat. We'll grab those acorns. Could always do with some more flour. Okay. Alright, now the dogs. What are we going to do with the dogs? Well, I think first of all I'd like to try and go for the crow. Because obviously dogs can attack us back. If we can, you know, stay non-aggressive to them for now, I'd be happy with that. The crow is quite south from us. I can see it on our mini-map. I want to see if I can... Nah, it's going to fly away. But the rabbit is also going to run away. They know better now. They know to be afraid of us. But there is another giant spider. Oh, and there is another web. Okay. There's a strawberry bush. Nice. Well, we can't get anything from them right now, but that's okay. Let's see, what do we got up here? Is Grim Howler Corpse. Well, let's just butcher it so it doesn't come back, because it's the last thing that we want. And we're going to have to eat some more of those flatbreads. I think Candy's probably staying at the mansion today, because she probably won't be able to find us. Yeah, Candy Shanks, she's up there. Okay, what have we got going on in here? We suddenly ache, that's okay. I'm feeling alright. How many pebbles do we have? We only have 8 pebbles. That's no good. Let's go ahead and grab some rocks. Make some more ammunition here. This is the good thing about this thing, is that we just have that ammunition around all the time. So, yeah. 11 AM. I saw the light kind of ducking down for a second, but we're okay. It's really hard to see through all of this, but we're going to start to try and work our way to this corpse over here. Rabbit corpse, probably been here for a little while. Still have a look. No, it's actually good, so we will take it. The sun is actually out now, so it will start irritating our skin, which is unfortunate, but, well, we'll deal. Dog corpse. We'll see if there's anything there. Okay, good. So these were killed recently. And while I don't condone eating dogs at all, Dusk isn't exactly human, and this is the apocalypse, so we do what we gotta do. And, okay, the tail changed. The tail changed into a thick tail. Interesting. Okay, and we can kind of see it somewhat behind Dusk. Let's have a look at what the thick tail is. So it's better than the fin that we had. This is actually a positive one. You have a long, thick, lizard-like tail. It helps you balance a bit, but also makes a serviceable whip. Prevents wearing non-fabric pants. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. I don't know if all of these are going to stick around, but I will definitely take that over the fin. I feel it's a lot better than the fin. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. We'll see how that affects Dusk over time, but it's a positive mutation at the very least. Let's go ahead and see if we can harvest this. We'll take those spider eggs, and we didn't have any young ones come and try and attack us, so that's a good thing. I'm going to try and work... Oh, actually, you know what? That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to try and... yeah, let's get out of there if we can. There we go. Because we can't see through all of these, so I'm wanting to see if they've got other things kind of tucked away in here. Because we know there was a giant web spider here somewhere. We just don't know where exactly. Okay, we've spotted it, but where exactly is it? Okay, we saw it for a second. Is it gone again? It's gone again. Okay. Ah, it's down there. Okay, I can see it. It's just to the south of us. Don't think we'll be able to get that off. And we did. Hot damn, headshot from all the way back here. And I know it's only 4 damage. It's not a lot, but like I said before, it's enough for hunting. And we will get better over time. Nice headshot. Good. So I think we'll just stay here for a little bit and just try and smack the spider until we run out of ammunition, which we've got 70, so it's quite a bit. So she's I can see another one off to the side, but Dusk is essentially just sitting here between the webs, just slinging these rocks out at these spiders, attempting to get better at it. And we are actually hitting it still, even though it's far away. We're just getting grazing hits now, so I might need to move it up a bit. Doesn't seem that concerned with us. But I guess it's because we're just kind of slowly pelting it with rocks, and maybe it doesn't actually know where we are. Come on, Dusk. This would be faster with a bow, but hey, what can you do? We can wait until we have some better shots. That's one thing we can do. And to do that, we can just hit P, which means we'll wait until we get a precise shot, which I'm fine with. Let's do that. Let's hit P instead. We seem to be able to hit much more on a much more regular basis. Not too upset about the sunlight, and there we go. I think we'll probably have to take care of the other spider before we can butcher that one, though. Maybe not. No. Easy. We'll take the chunks of meat, take the offal. Perfect. Great. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's grab that rock. Will serve as ammunition, and we're going to need another rock to clash into that one. I don't see any nearby right now. Okay. Another giant web spider. Just try and injure it now. Get a little closer if we can. Getting something. It's wanting to stay away. Just keep slinging our rocks at it. So the giant web spider is quite a big creature. This is why these pebbles aren't going to do that much damage to it, even when we're getting headshots. But if you're... out of pebbles. Okay, alright, let's... how injured is it? It's moderately injured, so let's go in with our claws. So we're going to go ahead and hit wield. Wield. And we're going to put that back in our inventory. Our claws are out from memory. Yes, they are. And we'll see if the tail does anything in this encounter. Okay, we hit it. I'm going to move back, just because I want to keep a little bit of movement. And just like that, we actually whacked it. So we actually got that tail from behind us and whack the giant spider with it. So we have some kind of control over it, which is interesting. It's all very interesting. We'll take it, and we'll take the offal, and we're near capacity, so I think it's probably good for us to head back with the meat that we have now. I feel like this has been a beneficial hunting expedition for us. We're going to keep that rock in our inventory, and we're just going to go ahead and move on back home. Alright, we're hungry, we are thirsty, so let's go ahead and eat some of those flatbreads, and let's have some of that water. Boom. Because the thing is, I just want to make sure that we have food at home so that when we need to, we can just go into our pantry and boom, food. There we go. I'm going to leave some of it. Hey, Candy. I'm going to leave some of the... She's probably quite surprised to see a tail, like a full-on tail now behind Dusk. Surprised, but not surprised at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so let's come up to here. Now, we still have the situation where we need light here. We need light to be able to see exactly what we're doing. And unfortunately, where that kiln is at the moment, it blocks out this area from from light, so we can't actually see, which is a little unfortunate. Maybe if we go ahead and move the fridge would be okay, but I think for the time being, I'm fine with us just using the fire. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to activate our lighter, light up that fire, and we're going to go ahead and preserve some food. Okay, let's see. We can just make straight up smoked meat now, as opposed to... Okay, let's have a look at that as opposed to the dehydrated meat. So, 25 nutrition, we get 3 portions. What does it require? It requires 3 chunks of meat. Okay, that's why we get 3 portions out of it. Enjoyability is 5, nutrition is 26. If we do dehydrated meat, nutrition is 20. It requires 2 pieces of meat. Okay. And, I feel like the smoked meat is better. It's more difficult for us to do. It takes an hour to do that, whereas dehydrated meat takes 18 minutes. So it's a lot faster for us to do in bulk. It's tasty though. It adds the enjoyability. And saying that, we're doing 3, right? We're doing 3 in an hour, whereas dehydrated meat, we're doing 2 in 18 minutes. So dehydrated meat is still better time-wise, but this uses less charges from the charcoal smoker. So let's have a look about batching it. So when we batch it, even though like we're doing 6, which is a lot more than just the 1, it's only taking us an extra hour and 4 minutes because we're doing it all at the same time. It's going to use 90 charges, but that's fine. That I'm a-okay with that. So let's go ahead and do 6 smoked meat, and then we'll put those in the fridge after this. Something hurt? Stop crafting? No. We're just feeling a sharp pain. Okay. And we feel numb, and we're shouting to ourselves, but we crafted the smoked meat. So we've got a whole heap of smoked meat in there now, which is great. It's hot currently. That's good. The spider eggs, they don't seem to go off currently. We can use it to craft powdered egg. That would be great. If we could do powdered egg, I'd be very happy about that. We still got a pot of clean water in there. So I did put the gallon jug in there, and the gallon jug seems to have disappeared. Unfortunately, I figured because it's glass, it would be okay, but the gallon jug must have been made out of plastic. My bad. I apologize. I thought it was made out of glass, but it wasn't, so there was a bit of a waste on my behalf. I apologize for that. Okay, so the offal we still want to do something with, and we still want to do something with the spider meat as well, so... first of all, I want to have a look at the offal, see what we can make with it. We can make canned offal. Great. I think if we cook it, then we can dehydrate it afterwards. But we are going to need to see what we're doing, so we're going to have to go ahead and grab another 2x4, which we'll go ahead and put into the fire. And once we have this done, once we have this food, that's when I can move on to our other projects. But at the moment, food is one of those survival priorities, so that's why we need to do that first before we do everything else. Okay, so let's see. Spare parts is where it would be. 2x4, great. And I also want to go ahead and drop those bones into the fridge along with the tainted bone as well. Let's light up. Okay. Let's have a look at food. See what we can do now. I think we need to cook the offal first of all. Also, look at that, powdered egg, perfect. We can make that. So we just use the charcoal smoker to do it. Yes, fantastic. So we can preserve our bird eggs as well. All really, really good news. So the cooked offal, we will go ahead and make 9. It's going to take us in just under an hour, so that's perfect. We'll go ahead and do that. We will not stop crafting. We're going to get quite thirsty. So let's go ahead and have some of our water, probably the last of the water. There we go. And let's have some more flatbread as well, just as it is. Okay, pretty good, pretty good. We are going to have to light that again because I'm going to want to jump back into here. Now, let's see. Can we make more dehydrated meat with the cooked offal, is my question. Or is it just as it is? I think it is just as it is. Let's have a look. This is the easiest way to tell. So we just go into here and we can see if we can make anything else with it. And we can't. It's unappetizing, but it's filled with essential vitamins. So this is what we're going to be eating over the next few days. Just the offal by itself. It's going to make us a little upset, but that's okay. It takes 1 day to rot from full freshness. Okay, so it's not going to last for that long, but we will try and make the most of it. Right, so the smoked meat we're going to put back into our non-powered fridge, and the spider eggs we're going to do something with, but we also need water. Yes, we can't do them both at the same time, unfortunately. So I think for now what we are going to do is just make the powdered egg. And we can only make 1, so we'll do that. Great, and we've still got some fire left as well, so we're going to go ahead and do our water. So let's see. Clean water. I'm eventually going to set up a tank so that we can have a whole heap of clean water next to us. That's kind of what I think would be best for us to do. We're going to go ahead and pour that into a container. Hydration pack. Great. So that's now full. Okay, let's go ahead and drop some other things in there. We've still got some spider eggs, so we'll drop those. We've got 100 units of powdered egg, which is got to be good, surely. Surely that's got to be good. And finally, there was one other thing that I wanted to see if we could do, and that was get the seeds. Yes, buckwheat seeds is what I would like to get. So let's go ahead and get those seeds if we can. Stop crafting? No. Okay, great. So it's now 6 o'clock. We are dead tired, but we've got those buckwheat seeds. I think what I'm probably going to do with those is just come up to our little courtyard up the top. Over here. Still sunlight out. And this is where we're going to want to plant them. I would almost be willing to just tear up those other ones, but I don't think I can, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like once they're in, they're in. And it takes a long time to dig that stuff up without a hoe, so I think we'll probably just drop our... Where did the seeds end up? Oh, here. Okay, great. The acorns we're going to drop back as well. I feel like the acorns I should maybe leave separate because then I know I need to process them. I think that might be an idea. So if I drop the acorns just here, then I know that's like food to be processed. Do I have any acorns over here? Holy shit, we've got a lot of acorns. Okay, so well, we're set for winter in that we can make a lot of flour. It just takes a long time. So I feel like we've squirreled away enough acorns. We've got almost 100. We've got 99 on the floor. So 99 handfuls of acorns. So I feel like we've squirreled away enough food now. And we've managed to get most of it preserved. So Now we're going to be able to move on to our other projects. We're dead tired. Yes, that is true. I will agree with that statement, game. But we are going to do some other things first. I think the sling is so lightweight we should be able to just keep it on us. Yeah, it's such a small volume. We'll keep it with us as a potential ranged weapon. The chunk of chitin we will go ahead and drop up here. It's coming up to that mark. We're going to put a cut in a moment. And let's see. I'm not going to craft anything else just yet. Just wanting to have a look and see what we've got on us. Okay, so what I want to do is we are going to separate those beds that me and Candy have. Just because the materials in there, they're what we need. We need the rags from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to smash through here. I should probably have our hammer to do that though. The telescopic umbrella, we don't want to damage any more than it already is damaged. So let's just jump into here, grab that hammer, go ahead and wield it. Like so. Store that back in our inventory. Let's go up and smash this bed to pieces. And essentially what we're going to do is we're just going to move this and move all the rags, and then that will be us. Wow, that's a lot of 2x4s. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can grab those rags as well. No, we can only do one kind of lot at a time. So we're going to take these rags and we're going to run them over to here. That tail is an interesting progression. Yes. Interesting. Drop those splintered woods there as well, and we'll go and grab the other crafting supplies from there. I just wanted to get a little bit later in the day, because I know otherwise we are just going to be awake way too early. Okay, we're not going to be able to grab the 2x4s, but that's okay. We're probably going to need the 2x4s to make some more charcoal. You know what? We should probably do that, just so that we have some on the go. So I'm going to drop those in there, the rags and the splintered wood, and then we're going to go up and grab as many 2x4s as we can, and we're going to bring them up to the charcoal fire and just get that going overnight. I can grab 8. Okay, I feel like 8's enough. I feel like 8's a pretty good number. And saying this as well, the tainted bones we can put in there, that's something that I remembered. So we will grab the tainted bones from here. We've only got 1, but we should be able to drop that into there. So if we drop tainted bone and 8 2x4s, okay, great. And now if we go ahead and activate fire the kiln. Now let's see, how long is that going to take? Great, cool. So we'll have some more charcoal. It's got 140 charcoals by the smoking rack, so we've got a decent amount, which is good. Yay, yay us. Okay, all right, let's go to sleep. Let's have something to drink and let's go to sleep. It is well needed. And then come tomorrow morning, we are going to be doing some crafting. Okay, let's sleep and see what the night has for us. We nestle into your pile of clothes for warmth. We see ourselves reflected in the beauty of the forest. Your bones become more brittle. That's not good. Now that's not a mutation, that's a vitamin deficiency. Alertness comes somewhat fast, and your muscles stretch easier than before you went to bed. Let's have a look. We are suffering from hypocalcemia. Yeah, a lack of calcium in your diet will make your bones progressively weaker. So we need to eat some calcium. We need some dairy up in our lives. Well, I mean, that's not the only source of calcium. So we need to have a look and see, does cooked offal have, yeah, it's got 4% calcium. So I think if we eat some of this, yeah, look at that. Perfect. We were just under. So we just needed a little bit more calcium in our diet with that cooked offal. It's going to make us a little upset, unfortunately, but we'll just go ahead, drink our water, get slaked, and I think this is where I'm going to put a cut in, so I will see you all in a moment. Okay, I have returned. Let's get started. We have a big day ahead of us. It is still 5:30 in the morning though, so we won't be able to see for just a little bit, but I'm going to plan exactly what we are going to be crafting, and it's primarily going to be trying to make this travois, because it's going to be a tool that we need to haul everything from the lab. And there's something else that I want to do as well, and I wonder if it's worth us doing. Now from memory, now let's see, I'm actually going to go and grab our screwdriver set as well. We might need a little bit of energy to do this, but I remember there was an extra flashlight in one of these rooms, and I should be able to disassemble it, because what I want to try and make is a light strip so that we can craft Okay, flashlight is there. Let's see if we can disassemble it. I think we might need light to be able to do it though, unfortunately. Yes, we are not able to see to craft. It shouldn't take us too long to do this though, so I feel like it's okay just to use a little bit of battery power and see if we can disassemble this thing. Alright, that shouldn't take us too long. See, we get a light strip unpowered out of that. Okay, we didn't get any copper wire, but we managed to get bits and pieces there. So we have a light strip that's unpowered. Okay, I'm hoping we might be able to use that and have it be a bit more efficient. I do want to try and get a whole heap of light in here, but, well, artificial light that is, but we won't be able to do that for a little while, just because we don't have any engines. We don't have any cars nearby that we would be able to use to do that. The light strip, however, we might be able to make something with. I'm probably going to have to activate our flashlight just for a moment. I'm going to have a look under electronics, see what we can do. We can make an inactive light strip. Yep, okay. Now, how long will it last for? Yeah, see, once it's activated, it cannot be turned off. When the batteries are dead, you need to scrap it, essentially. So I wonder if we can just activate the other one that we've got in our inventory. Let's see. Unpowered. Right. Okay, can I activate it? Yeah, we can't do anything with that. What was the other one being made out of? Oh, it's being made out of the light strip and powered. Okay, so we're just going to use 15 batteries to make this. We can't see to craft, okay. So we actually need to see to be able to make it first, which makes sense, so we'll do that. Homemade suppressor, nice. That's cool. And good to know. We might be able to, damage is -5, but that'd be good for our SMG, if we're wanting to stay quiet. Not bad. It's good to know that we know it, or at least it's in one of the books. Okay, so you can see a few of the things in here that I want to craft over time. There are a few survivor items up here that we can make, but there's some really nice ones, but we will get into those eventually. Especially before we head back to the lab. It's all on the cards, but first things first, we need to go to our electronics and we need to make this inactive light strip. It's only going to take 10 minutes to make it. Let's see, there we go, all done. Now, I almost don't know whether it's worthwhile us activating it now, because the sun is going to be up in about an hour's time, so I think it's actually probably not worth us making it now. We've got it in our inventory, which is cool. See, it's going to last a while. It's going to last a while, but yeah, I don't know if it's worthwhile us actually using it now. Yeah, so if I'm going to do what I want to do here, I think I should be able to do it here still as well. Do I need to be able to see to craft to start this? Because I need to start a vehicle construction. Start vehicle construction. Alright, so we need a foldable frame or a foldable... Okay, this is something we can do with our time. We can get that one steel frame, because I remember where there is one. So we're going to go ahead and grab it. And it is up at the second helicopter site. Well, helicopter crash site, rather. So let's go out to our full view there. And you know what, let's actually wield the telescoping umbrella because... Or telescoping umbrella. Because it's going to be a little nicer for us in the rain. Okay, so let's see. We're up by the road there. Okay, so we need to come down a little bit. We don't want to go too far up because we don't want to encounter those people. We don't. Okay, so the frame, there it is, I can see, and that's actually where we started that failed vehicle construction. So we're going to go ahead, grab that steel frame, and we're going to bring that back home. And that's what we're going to use to start our travois. I hope that doesn't make it too heavy, because when I've made a travois before, I've made it out of wood entirely. And I know the travois itself is made out of wood, but the starting frame I made out of a wood frame as well, so... I don't know, oh, we've gone way too far down. Oh well. At least by the time we get back, we know it's probably going to be sunny inside. Oh, not quite, it's getting close to. Yeah, it's about 7:30 when the sun actually hits inside. Although in saying that, it does differ from season to season. Okay, alright, so we've got a bit of scrap on us that we don't need to use right now, so we're going to go ahead and drop that and that. And we'll probably drop that there for the time being as well. We can grab that back in a second. But if we're going to start this vehicle construction, we should be able to do it now. Okay, here we go. Start it just to the side here. Your bones are becoming more brittle. Okay, we definitely need more calcium in our diet. Okay, and now what are we going to call this? I think we're going to call this Travis the Travois. And that's how you spell travois, right? Yeah, so we're going to call it Travis the Travois. Because we can. Okay, right, so we have made it. But this is just the frame. It's just the outside of it. We need to do more to it. So we can add a wooden floor panel, which we don't need to do. What we need to install is a travois. So we're going to hit / to search, and we're going to search for trav. Okay, so we need one short rope, and we need a light wooden frame. Now, I don't think we have any short ropes around here at all. Let's have a look. We're searching all 9 squares. We want to search for rope. No. So we don't have any, but what we do have is rags, and we're going to have to make use of those rags. I hope we don't have to go up and grab any of the blankets. Okay, let's go ahead, go like that. We are going to have to grab those rags. Can I see here well enough yet? I don't know if I can. But what we need to do is make some short ropes. So we're going to search for rope, short rope. Okay, so we need 30 rags to be able to make it. And from memory, to make a wooden frame, we need 3 ropes. And then we need 1 rope to tie our travois onto our steel frame. So we need 4 ropes in total. We can make enough. Yes. Okay, that's good. Okay, we've got 120 rags to make that. It is going to take 6 hours. Holy shit. Okay. Okay. Is Candy close enough to help with this? I think she is. We feel fatigued all of a sudden. And you know what? I feel bad about us. Yeah, I want our bones to be good. We don't have any vitamins though, from memory. They should be south from us if we do. No, we don't. There weren't any in the bathrooms, were there? I don't think so. So surely Candy Enough is close enough to help us with this task, but yeah, 6 hours is a long time. But I guess it's quite a lot of ropes we're making though, right? Jeez. Okay. I feel like, because we're not gaining anything, right? It's taking an hour and a half no matter what. So I feel like we should just do these an hour and a half at a time. I think it's going to be better because we don't get any benefit from batching here. So we are just going to, though in saying that, sometimes it says Candy could assist you with a batch. So I don't know. I think we're just going to do it one at a time. Otherwise, yeah. I'm afraid we could become... Well, there's a lot of bad things that could happen while we're doing it. You can always hit period or just full stop, and that will allow you to stop doing what you're doing. But a lot of the day is going to go into making this. We feel fatigued all of a sudden. Our bones feel more brittle. Okay, she watches us craft, so she didn't actually help us then. Thanks, Candy. That's okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to make another one. So we're just going to hit minus, and so that means that we start doing it right away. We are tired, but I don't believe it. This chemical imbalance is just not ideal. Not ideal at all. I think we're going to mutate some more before we actually end up getting to the lab. Okay, we start again. We do need to eat, and there's a lightning storm outside, so it'll be a little bit darker inside, a little bit dimmer. We might have to move off our chair. We can see we were pretty happy before. Okay, so we've got 3. We need to do 1 more. So we're going to go ahead and have our cooked offal, which is good because it's also going to give us calcium. But we need something that's more rich in calcium, unfortunately. Well, actually, we should just be having a bone broth, right? Yeah, that'll fix things. We'll have a bone broth, but for now we will just we'll just have our water, and we will get our final rope, which I think we need. 4th, yes. Yeah, we need 4 ropes, and we should have enough to actually make the. Are we gonna have to make the travois? Yeah, we should. We just need a light wooden frame and 1 rope to make the travois, and that's it. Okay, we have the rope. Let's go ahead and drink once again, get nice and slaked. And we're going to jump into here, and we're going to make a frame. A light wooden frame, look at that. We need 3 short ropes and 3 2x4s, which is, it's easy. Okay, let's go ahead and make this frame. It's going to take a little while. I didn't actually look to see how long it's going to take. Oh, we did it instantly. We just so essentially what we did was we got those 2x4s, we just tied them together, and now we're going to go ahead and attach it onto here. So I'm going to stand on the square here so that we have light, and let's see, we should be able to install, look at that, a travois. Okay, here we go. It's going to take a while though, right? No, we did it. We have a travois, and we can see that we have 50 litres worth of capacity. So obviously, if things are super, super heavy, it's going to be harder for us to drag, but we can drag this thing around, and you can see it's actually been modelled as well, which is awesome. And we just drag this thing around behind us. That is excellent, and I just want to make sure that we can drag it on the ground fine, and we can. And look, we're not making any extra noise. That is so flippin' cool. Yes! Okay, so this is great. We have the ability, we have the capacity to grab a whole heap of stuff now at the lab. So what we want to do with the rest of our time now is further our abilities. We want to try and get a little better at cooking, and we want to get a little bit better at... Actually, you know what? I don't think we have to worry anymore about cooking for the time being. I think what we need to look at is our speech and then our computer skills. What is our computer skills at the moment? Because she's pretty good. We got our computers at 4. But I don't think we have any... Do we have any books? No. Okay, let's have a look. I'm just going to go through this really quick. Got fabrication, tailoring, fabrication, electronics, survival, first aid, cutting, trapping, survival, bartering, fabrication, tailoring. I'm just looking over here just to see what's there. Speaking, that's good. We will need that. I might actually take that out now. Mechanics, electronics, trapping, shotguns, handguns, driving. Okay, we don't have any computer books there. Let's see what we've got. Fabrication, speaking to level 6. Okay, that could be something that we want to do afterwards. Okay, they can bring our computer skills up to level 5. Oh, up to level 8, but we need 5, so we're 1 skill less to be able to read this book. The structure and interpretation of computer programs. That would be great. And let's see, is there anything else on speaking in here? No, that's it. Okay. I swear I've seen 301 here somewhere. Computers 301. So essentially it's like the next computer book. I wanna check out our library. I wanna make sure that we haven't missed anything, because there's such a big library, there is a chance that I could have missed something when I was in there. So let's have a gander and see what we have. So Candy and Dusk enter the dim library, and we have a look to see if there are any red ones that we haven't read. Yeah, essentially. No, not there. We'll go up to this top half here, and no. So essentially I'm just looking at all the red books to see if I can see the book that we're after, which would be anything on, or anything that we've actually missed, but more importantly anything on computers. Computer science 301, and that's like the one that we haven't actually read as well. So it's up the top. I'll grab you, and we feel fatigued all of a sudden, not so good. I want to check down this side as well, make sure that we haven't missed anything else. No, the zombie survival guide's just for fun. So we are going to go back down. I might attempt to learn or at least get our computing skill up to level 5 first. Yeah. So we're going to be spending the rest of this day. Oh, we're dead tired. That's not good. Crap. I feel like we need to make some coffee. You know what? Let's go do that. Let's go make some coffee real quick. Because we should have the ability to do so. So let's go ahead and activate that. Do we have any flasks or anything nearby? I think we do. So let's have a look at this. Let's go into food. I felt like I had coffee or something nearby. No. Okay, I've seen it elsewhere. Damn it, fire stay on. I know in one of these rooms here we've got something, right? Let's see. Paper wrapper. Here we go. Thank you very much. See, I remember seeing these things here and there throughout the mansion, but just lose track of where they're at. No, let's not try swimming just yet. It can be a quick way to die. Okay, let's see. So we can make coffee powder, and we can make coffee syrup. Well, let's just make some coffee. Okay, let's just make 1 out of the water nearby. Great, let's just consume it. Okay, and we'll do that 1 more time, and we'll consume it. Yeah, do it anyway. Okay, great. So our dexterity, our perception has gone up. We could get addicted to coffee, but that will help us out a little bit here. Our focus isn't amazing, but we'll make the most of it. So we've still got that chemistry textbook there. I don't think we're going to read anything more of that for now, but I think, well, first things first, let's read that just so we can see what's going on. Okay, so we can see that the computer science book isn't fun. So I feel like because we had the coffee, we're in a pretty good mood. If I go ahead and activate our MP3 player, we might be able to get a little bit more out of it. And we are going to attempt to read Computer Science 301. Do I want to try and go through that first and try and get that? Well, I think we'll try and get it to level 5 at least. So let's read until we gain a level. Okay, where are we at? Okay, we're right at the start, so 6. Our focus is going down, we're on 69 focus. Okay, something hurts. No, this is probably going to happen a fair amount because of our chemical imbalance. The day is going, we are going to lose light here soon. Okay, we're dead tired, it's too dark to read. We got halfway through it, so that's not too bad. We're very hungry, so let's go ahead and eat the rest of that offal. I want to see if we're still having the same problems with our bones. Yes, we are. Okay, so let's go ahead, turn the MP3 player off. We're dead tired, but I feel like we need to deal with that sooner rather than later. So let's have a look at... I know we're tired, but I'm gonna see if we can still craft. I don't know if we're gonna be able to. That computer science book pissed us off quite a bit. Okay, let's jump in and just see exactly what the bone broth is gonna do for us. The only thing is that it takes an hour to make bone meal. Oh right, okay, for fertilizing plants, of course. We can't make bone broth. No, we can. There it is. Okay, it takes an hour though, that sucks. Calcium is 83%, that's great. It's tasty and it's nutritious. Okay, I think we need to do it. It's gonna take an hour, which I'm okay with. I know we're dead tired, but let's go ahead and consume it. Our bones gain their usual strength, that's great. So we're lacking sleep at the moment, we're gonna go ahead and sleep now. Okay, and you know what, let's retract those claws. Okay. Oh, quite the day. And we're going to sleep pretty tired, so I'm hoping that we sleep for a decent while here. But I think coffee might start to become part of our day. Wow, we didn't have any dreams. We slept right through to 6:43. That's not so bad. We're going to go ahead, we're going to drink the water that we have, and then I think we're going to go up and make some more. Candy's actually up with us as well, which is always nice. We're going to have to use another 2x4. We should have a whole heap of charcoal, 190. Let's go ahead and fill that. Nice. And let's go ahead and just make some water. This is part of our morning routine. More sirens outside. It's been a siren-heavy day today. We're going to make 8 units of that, and we're going to pour what we can into there. Great. Okay, let's see. What do we have left? Just the flatbreads, right? Okay, wow. Okay, so we're getting down on our food that we have just kicking about. Starch has gone rotten. That sucks. Let's go ahead and grab that and just chuck it into the fire. There we go. Okay, where do we stand at the moment? We need to have something proper to eat. So let's look at making a meal for the day. What do we want to have? What do we want to eat? Deluxe scrambled eggs? It's an option. Let's see. Do I still have some flour? Is that why we can do that? Yeah. Nutrition is 48. It's pretty good. Meat pie. Nutrition is 16, but portions are 6. 25 minutes to make a pie. Biscuit. It takes 40 minutes. I feel like a meat pie would be pretty good. 3 days before it rots. Yeah, I think we're going to make a pie. We're going to make a meat pie. Let's give it a go. Use some nearby water, and we make our pie. Fantastic. Let's go ahead, get slaked, and let's eat our pie. Perfect. Great. Now we're going to go down, and we're going to spend some more time reading our bookus. Okay. Alright, so we are... Oh, it sucks, but we're going to continue with the computer science. We need to try and get to level 5. Yeah. It's not fun, but it's really not fun, even compared to the chemistry textbook. I mean, God, it's bad. At least Self-Esteem for Dummies isn't bad, so if we can get through this, we'll be okay. I'm just going to watch our focus slowly go down and dwindle. 52%. Man, we're tired already? God damn. Our bones are brittle again, god damn it. We really need more calcium in our diet. Our morale is too low. Okay, so we do... Well, let's go ahead and eat our meat pie. That's going to help us out a little bit. Our bones gain their usual strength. Okay, well, that's great. I think we're just going to need to have some more bone broth again as well. Okay. Our morale is a little bit higher, but it's not great. Bad feeling. We have a bad feeling. So that's because of our... That's because of our chemical imbalance. Son of a bitch. 77%. We are getting there. We're getting there, but our morale is still too low. The MP3 player doesn't have a lot of batteries to it, which sucks. Do we have many batteries kicking about right now? I hate to use them in scenarios like this, but we'll see what we have available to us. I don't see many. We've got our inactive light strip. Oh, we do. We've got quite a few. Okay. I don't think we need 100. Let's just take 30 for now. Okay, great. And we'll go ahead and reload our MP3 player. Let's go ahead and activate it. Listen to some music. It's going to take a little while for that to kind of come back. You know what? I think while we're waiting for our morale to kind of climb, we are just going to go ahead and make some coffee as well. Damn, we are... You know what? Can we make coffee just using the charcoal? No, we can't see the craft. But maybe we can make coffee in the dark. Can we? No, it's too dark to craft. Damn it, we need to see what we're doing to make coffee. I challenge you, Cataclysm. I bet you I can make coffee in the dark. We'll just get a little bit boiled. Okay, let's light that up. And we might as well use the fire, seeing as we're here. Okay, let's have a look. Make some coffee. Boom. Let's batch it, and we'll put it in something else. So we're going to use the water nearby. We're going to consume what we can for now. We'll not be able to finish it. Yeah, consume. Pour into a container. We'll pour into the open tin cans. Okay, we'll leave the frying pan, but we'll try and consume the rest. Hopefully this doesn't make us sick. Okay, great. Well, it's definitely improved our morale, and we know that there are some tin cans that are just kicking around here that have coffee in them. Yeah. I wonder if I can just scoop. Let's go pour into a container. I was going to grab the frying pan. Actually, hang on. If we wield the frying pan, I'm just trying to think about saving that 2x4. If there's a quick way to do it. Let's grab the frying pan. No. Stop wielding telescoping umbrella, yeah. Pour into a container, frying pan, and let's go ahead and just unload it onto the fire. There we go. Great. Extinguish the fire. And the burnt 2x4 still in there, and it probably will last a little bit longer, which is good. But we'll drop the frying pan back in there as well. That will be doing fine. Okay, so we're feeling good. We're feeling good. We're feeling alright. Our focus is pretty low, but overall we're feeling pretty good about drinking that coffee. Go ahead and see if we can smash through this book a little bit further. Here we go! Fatigued all of a sudden. Okay, 85%, 92, here we go. 99, boom. Okay, we got it. Computers level 5. We can no longer learn anything from the computer science book, so we're going to go ahead and drop it into this one here. We can now learn from the other computer book though, the SICP. It's not as boring as the other one, funnily enough. But instead we are going to start reading the Self-Esteem for Dummies, because we should be able to read it pretty fast, and it shouldn't be that difficult for us to do so. We learn a little bit about speaking, which is important. Okay, feel a little but we're feeling good overall. I think listening to the music is actually helping us out a decent amount. 250. I'm probably going to have to stop after we get the first point and just drink and eat. We might go back for some more coffee, actually. Saying that, I don't want us to be up too late. Getting there. 85. Gosh, this is going to be most of the day actually. 93. And there we go, level 1 speaking. So we know how to speak to people a little bit better than we did before. Let's go ahead and eat our meat pie. It's not going to completely satisfy us though. So let's just have some water, that will help. And let's go think about dinner. All those acorns are great, but we will need to do something with them. We will need to make them into flour eventually. I'm just trying to think like what's the most beneficial thing for us food-wise. Like what's, like with our meat, like what's the best thing that we can be making with it? We can make another pie. The pies seem to go down pretty well. It doesn't take us very long to make it, so... Oh. Okay, let's go ahead and we successfully light a fire. Did we? I guess because of the water there, it's just going out right away. There we go. Okay, maybe that isn't such a good idea to do next time. Yeah. Maybe it isn't. Can I make... let's make 2 pies, so that we don't have to do this again. Okay, great, we got our 2 meat pies. So we'll go ahead and just eat away. Eat away, I say. Enjoy the meat pie. We still have a bad feeling, but that's okay. We can kind of get over that bad feeling. It's 6:19, so I think the light is probably going to be gone for the day. We'll see if we can read just for a little bit longer. See how we can do. We can get for a chapter or 2. Okay, we got to 5%. That's not so bad. We're very cold, but it is rising currently. Alright, it's raining, but I feel like I still want to do something with our time. So I'm half tempted to use our light strip and see if we can do some crafting while we're here. I mean, we could just use the light strip and continue reading for a little bit. That's always an option as well. Let's see, the light strip is going to be up here. Okay, I think we're going to activate it. I want to see exactly how much we're going to get from it anyway. You irreversibly activate the light strip. Okay, let's see about reading for a little bit longer. Okay, so it's dark, so unfortunately it's going to be a little hard to see. No, I don't think it's worthwhile actually. We'll stop. But we can still craft by this light, so I think we'll do that instead. Because you can still read, but it's dim light, so it's going to take you longer. Same thing, crafting will take a little bit longer, but I think we should be able to do some things. Okay, so I need to make sure that we have some thread on us, and what I've found out recently is that you actually need to have your tailor's kit unloaded, which is strange. Strange, but is a thing. And we actually need some more thread as well. I saw we only had 16 there. Is that all that we've got around here in total? Because if that's the case, then it's not so good for us. Yeah, only 12 thread. We need more thread than that. But if I want to jump into here and have a look at armor, I'm going to want to have a look at making some survivor gear. So let's jump in here and we're just going to try survivor, the American way, without the U. Okay, so survivor gloves would be great, but unfortunately they're going to get in the way of our claws. I don't think we can make those fingerless, which is a shame. The things that I'm probably going to want to try and make, Survivor's Hood is cool, but what we can do here is make a Survivor's Helmet. We can see that it is a customized, heavily armored Kevlar helmet, modified with leather reinforcements to provide maximum comfort and protection from harm. So what we need to do this, we've got everything we need. All we need is 2 plastic bags, and I feel like we should be able to rustle up 2 plastic bags from around. I know there's some in the forest alone, so there we go. Yep, army helmet, that's fine. 1 rain hood or 2 plastic bags. I think that we should be able to get those plastic bags just fine. Another thing that we can look at, I mean, I'd love to do the Survivor trench coat. Oh, that's a sleeveless one. So how do you make a Survivor trench coat? We can't yet. But we can make a sleeveless variation of it. Yeah. Okay. Right, let's see. This is something else I'd like to make, if we could eventually. It's essentially like a portable cooking setup that we can bring with us. We do need a lamp oil cooker though, which we don't have, so that's unfortunate. The Survivor utility belt, let's see. It would be worn on the waist, yeah, I imagine. Yep, it is worn on the waist. Now, how does the Survivor utility belt work against the Survivor belt itself? We need a wrench and a wood saw, which we don't have. but you also need a survivor belt. We can make this, I think. I'm sure we have the drop leg pouches. Also 1 sheath, okay. A custom built leather utility belt covered with straps and pouches with a sheath to carry a smaller blade. Durable and carefully crafted to be comfortable to wear. So not very encumbering, which is pretty damn nice. Survivor harness is always is a good option for us as well. All we need is just a holster, which we have. We do need more thread, but we can get that as well. 100. Yeah. Which we get from taking apart a rag, which is okay. We'd have to sacrifice our holster, but we will be able to holster our submachine gun in there though. That means that we'd get rid of the chest rig that we have at the moment. Oh, it actually uses the chest rig itself, which I kind of like. Yeah, I like that it uses everything. And as for the backpacks, we've got a backpack and the Survivor Runner pack. Encumbrance is 2, encumbrance is 7. Oh, that's sorry, 8. But the storage is 12.50, 4.50. How much do we get from... This is the thing, I don't think we'd be able to make this anyway. So I think we just stick with our molly pack that we have. But the things that we do want to make, I want to make a survivor harness, which we just need a holster for, and we need some thread. And what we can probably do at the moment is make the survivor helmet. Yeah, I mean the protection's really good on it. The bash protection, it's great. I'd love to make it. Survivor hood's pretty good as well, but I'm really not so concerned about the encumbrance on our head, so it's good. 15, 23, perfect. So, we need to find some plastic bags. Let's go see if we can find them. We'll have a hunt around the mansion. There's a chance that they could be in some of the kitchens. Let's see, cardboard box. No, plastic bottle. Dried salad. How did we miss the bloody dried salad? I don't know. Plastic bowl of rotten salad. And we have a plastic bag. Great, we only need 1 more. I'm going to unload that there, and we're going to take that plastic bowl because we can use those eventually to create a plastic mold. Useful in crafting, so we will take them. I'm tempted to take the aluminum can as well. Let's see if we can track down another... You know what, for now let's take the cardboard box as well because it's light, yeah? Same with the plastic bottle and that. You can always use them in crafting. Okay. 2x4s, we will come back for those eventually. Alright, is that another... There's a glass bottles, okay. Alright, no plastic bags on the table. Actually, we don't know for sure. We'll have a look. Paper wrapper. Oh, okay, we'll take those. Soy sauce and a bottle of mustard. Okay, let's see. Boom, thank you. Alright, what have we got in here? Let's see. Nope. Nope. And what do we have in here? We've got a pipe, copper tubing, and a pot. Let's take it. And can we take the pot as well? We can. We will take it also, as we know we can make a mess kit from it. Okay, nope, not in here. Oh, Robots for Fun and Profit. We haven't got that book yet. I don't know if we'll be able to read that for a long time because that is quite an advanced book. But with that, we can do some very cool things that might be, well, very useful when it comes to exploring the lab. Okay, let's check out the rest of the place. Matchbook is, we'll take it. And what's a cassock? Oh, okay. Clerical clothing. Interesting. I think I might just take that apart for now. And you know what? I want to see if we can take the lenses from these glasses. And there's a candlestick as well. I mean, that's useful. Okay. Yeah, let's move this. Let's move all of that off that square there, just to the one that I'm standing on currently. And let's see. We will cut up the cassock. 19 rags, that's not bad. We're going to be over encumbered, crap. And there wasn't anything here, right? Okay, no, we'll run back with what we got and we'll come back. Just because It's been a while since we've had a look around the mansion, so there are a few things now that I might have, you know, looked past before and gone, nah, that's not going to be useful, and now they are. Vegetable salad, rotten, we don't want that. Let's get rid of that. Drop that sucker. It's just going to be sitting there, isn't it? It's not so nice. Okay, alright, let's drop all this stuff first. The stuff and the things. Candlestick I'll just hold on to for the time being. 2 opened aluminium cans. Okay, did I pick up any other crap? No, just mostly food. Mostly food craps. And actually the pot as well. Let's drop the pot there. Did I drop off the piping and everything? I think I did. Must have. Okay. Damn it, that light strip is still active. I feel like we're wasting it. But I will very quickly try and make my way through the mansion. All we need is one more plastic bag. Okay. Hang up. Okay. Let's see. We'll grab those rags, and I will see if we can disassemble those. I'll grab them. Let's have a look. No, we can't. Damn. Because another thing that we can make is the Survivor telescope, which is kind of like the binoculars, in that it helps you see more of your environment around you. Unfortunately, we can't take those lenses. Quite often, if you can disassemble something, it will tell you what you will get potentially from disassembling it, so that's always a sign whether or not it's possible. Unfortunately, in this case, it seems it is not possible. Ooh, hello. Yeah, we'll take your bones. Okay. Alright, let's have a look in here. What are we... just plastic bottle? Okay. We'll take the plastic bottle. Swap positions. Okay. Let's check out... no. Check out here. What have we got in the kitchen? Let's see. Plastic bag of powdered milk. Useful, and it's also a plastic bag. We'll just drop the powder... well, can we just drop it on the ground? Maybe we can. Can of beer. Holy crap, how did I miss this? Last plate we don't need. I will just quickly check out the rest of the mansion though, while we are up and awake. Eat some of our pie. Oh, hello. Why have I not gotten rid of those yet? Cut those up and take them. Oh, we are close to capacity. Yes, we are. What do we have in here? Horseradish. Yes, please. Let me take it. Yes. Good. Okay, and we're back into the library. Oh, hello. Plastic bag? Oh, food. How? How did I miss this? And also books that I haven't read. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to come back for this stuff. It's food. Okay, so we're going to drop off the other food. And I think I just saw... more stuff I've missed. Okay, we're gonna come back for all that stuff because we it has been a while since we had a look around the mansion. I almost want to grab those tainted bones as well. Okay, right, let's drop off some food. All of this stuff here is all usable. Let's see if we can just unload the powdered milk into there. Is it just there now? Is that a thing? Powdered milk? Oh, right, the powdered milk is just here now. Can I drop it into there? We've got a plastic bag of roasted coffee beans. We should have 2 plastic bags now, right? Or do I just have one kicking about in here? 2 plastic bags. Let's just grab one for now. That's all that we need. Okay. The MP3 player is still turned on. No! Oh, I'm so sorry. That is really frustrating. What can I do? What can I do? Okay, let's give it to these bones. Okay, yes, I know I didn't select them. And we're going to go down here and drop a whole heap of things off. Candy's probably frustrated just following us around the mansion as I go back and forth. Okay, dropping off all of that. And we are going to go back for other things now. Okay. I will hold on to those books just for the time being. You know what, we should probably just drop them here. Principles of effective communication, that and that. And I'll hold on to that for now because we do need to read it and then place it somewhere. Okay, I just need to try and remember everything that I wanted to pick up. Okay, let's grab those tainted bones. Is that another plastic bag? I think it is. It is, and they're useful now, so I will grab them. Well, useful-ish. And where was that other room? Oh, okay, holy crap. I need to bring all this stuff home. Calcium tablets! Let's take some calcium tablets. Let's take another. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Okay, let's grab all these things. All useful things. Even the towel is useful. No, we don't want to do any of that. We just want to grab these things. Not the water. Okay, so that's a room that I forgot about, clearly. Okay, let's see if we can find this other room. This other magical room. Where was it? It was through this library, wasn't it? Yes, okay, here's the hidden magical room that I've seemingly forgotten about that has, well, all kinds of things. Okay, let's go across the pool table for now. Okay, so we'll take both those books, definitely, and we'll just take the other snacks, because why not? Why not? And we will drop the snacks off, because that's how we do. And we're actually coming up towards the end of the episode. No, I just want to close that, because I've come way too far. Okay, here we go. Drop all these extra bits and pieces into here. Yeah, so not a incredibly action-packed episode. We slang our sling around a fair amount, and I feel like we're in a better position food-wise at the moment, which is important. You know, it's easy to overlook that. I'm going to go ahead and just drop some tainted bones into here. There we go. And we're going to come down and drop off our other supplies. Yeah, because we can't really worry about doing these other things until we have food and water sorted. And I feel like we've got food sorted for a decent while, at the very least. We've still got a little while before we're going to run into trouble again. And we're going to go and drop all these supplies off. We're probably going to keep the aspirin and the bandage on us. The calcium tablets, how heavy are they? No, we are going to drop those as well, because they've got some weight to them. Drop those off, and I feel like we could probably drop the candlestick just here for now. Yes. Okay. Now we should just be able to read the basics of these books, so we shall do that. We can make a whole heap of things with that. A whole heap of things. Inactive turrets. Yeah. Inactive mini nuke hack. That'd be cool. That would be cool. Alright, so awesome monthly. We can actually learn some recipes from that, so that's good for us to have nearby, and that will bring our bartering skill to level 1. So let's see, let's first of all go ahead and drop the awesome monthly there. We'll drop our robot book up the top, and we will drop the car buyer's guide down the bottom, just so we know exactly where we're at. We're going to have some meat pie, and then it's 10. We're tired, but we're not, you know, incredibly tired yet. I feel like we can probably go on for a little bit longer. And you know what? I feel like it would be a tease for me to not attempt to make that survivor helmet after we've talked about it. So let's have a look. Okay, survivor helmet. How long will it take us? 45 minutes. We should be able to do this. And I think it's going to be damn cool. All right, let's get to attempting to make our survivor helmet which fits. We're going to use the thread nearby. Let's use the sinew first. And let's use the rags instead of the helmet liners. How many rags is it? 3 rags. We can spare 3 rags. And which we want to use? We want to use the army helmet, which is on our head. Feeling tired? Stop crafting? No. Push on. Push on, Dusk. Yeah. We can do this. Ah! Damn. Damn. Okay, well, let's see. Drink that. And we wasted the helmet, I think. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, I think it's probably going to be better for me to try this again in the morning when dusk isn't tired. I will see what, things we've wasted at the start of next episode, but I hope you've enjoyed today's midweek episode, and I'll see you all again with Dusk come this Friday. I've been Rycon, this has been Dusk, Wood, and Katie Shanks. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.